Hello again. Because of the historic difficulties which black people have experienced in getting into the best British universities, a group of militants came up with the idea of crowdfunding for a specifically black university, which would be free. Unsurprisingly, this was then named the Free Black University. The first course began this year, which was called the Radical Imagination Lab. This course is divided into units, one of which bears the title Burn Shit Down. I realise that this sounds like satire, Black University having a unit of a course called Burn Shit Down. But in the description to this video, I give links to the Twitter and Instagram feed of the organisation, lest I be accused of making things up or relying perhaps upon distortion and slanders by the Daily Mail or something. On July the 27th, a tweet from the Free Black University, to which I give a link, read as follows. Amazing course at Free Black Uni, the Radical Imagination Lab. Participate in sessions such as epistemologies, what alternative possibilities, burn shit down. Now, I realise that this seems to play to any number of unfortunate and negative stereotypes, but I am merely quoting what the organisation itself says. I have not the remotest idea what shit is to be burned down, or even whether this is really an incitement to commit arson, or perhaps whether the words are merely meant metaphorically. I can't help but think, though, that tweeting burn shit down in the context of black militancy might, at the very least, be seen as a little, how shall I put it, perhaps open to various interpretations. I shall be doing a longer video about this strange project in the future, for the expressed aims are very strange. Here, for example, are two extracts from the section of their website entitled Our Pedagogical Principles. That just means how they teach, by the way. The mission of the Free Black University is to create conditions for people to imagine and speculate about the possibility of another world, so that we can collectively draw that world in. In this, we aim to bring the radical theories and belief systems of our ancestors to life. From indigenous philosophies to contemporary theories that are disrupting the social sciences and arts today, we aim to take what the Western Academy can only hold as theory or ethnographic and bring it into practice and truth. Well, I hope that's clear. They go on to explain that we firmly believe that there are multiple and infinite routes to producing knowledge outside of the evidence-based Eurocentric rationalist model. We are less concerned with the knowledge itself that is created in concrete terms, but more so the routes through which we go about producing and validating knowledges. We learn from our ancestors in bringing light and validity to knowledges born out of the unseen realm, such as spiritual knowings, emotional knowings, and embodied knowledges. Equal validity and exploration are given to knowledges that arise from all parts of the self and community. In other words, there is, of course, a rejection of the idea of objective knowledge and science, and instead a reliance upon folk history and so-called lived experience. These people are rejecting rational thought. They explicitly denounce the Enlightenment and say that the scientific method is racist. I give a link to this too in the description to this video. I cannot help ending on a lighter note. There is a deep-seated and perhaps racist belief among many people that Africans and Caribbeans are constitutionally incapable of good timekeeping and turning up on time to things, or indeed being constrained in any way by punctuality. The original deadline for applying for the course to learn about burning shit down was 5 p.m. on August 15th. On the afternoon of the 15th, the Free Black University said on its Instagram account that applications received after 5 p.m. would be considered. And a day or two later, they tweeted that the deadline had been extended because some people had been unable to complete their applications by that time. By the way, this body is skating on thin ice legally by describing itself as a university. Susan Lapworth, the chief executive for the Office for Students, says that this organisation is not registered with our Office for Students and so has not demonstrated that it meets our stringent requirements for registration, for example in relation to course quality. Organisations are not permitted to use the legally protected term university in their name without permission, and we have not been asked for permission in this case. The word university, by the way, is a sensitive word under the 2006 Companies Act. I could not start a company and start trading as a university, not without getting myself into a real pickle.